Let's take a quick look at some business news now. And while the Federal Reserve Chairman saying that higher US inflation is probably temporary has calmed fears of changes to economic stimulus packages, and saw stocks advance across main indexes. As you can see there, the main ones in Asia, the latest figures, they're all in the green. The Hang Seng in Hong Kong up almost 1.5 percentage points. The Kospi in Seoul and the Shanghai Composite both up almost 0.5%. Well, meanwhile, EU regulators have launched another antitrust probe into Google, the tech giant being investigated over whether it's dominating online advertising at the expense of rivals. Separately, the company has won its latest copyright infringement challenge involving content posted on YouTube.
Google is facing a fresh probe by EU anti-competition regulators over concerns that the tech giant is forcing out rivals in digital advertising technology.
Our investigation will focus on display advertising, where Google offers a number of services both to advertisers and publishers.
Google generated €124 billion in revenue from online ads last year. The European Commission is to look into whether the tech giant distorts competition by restricting third-party access to user data for advertising purposes, while reserving such data for its own use. Google says it will cooperate with the inquiry. In a statement, it said its advertising products were used because they're competitive and effective. Brussels has already imposed fines of more than €8 billion on Google over the past decade, following 3 separate antitrust cases for blocking rivals in online shopping and digital advertising. Separately, Europe's top court has ruled in favour of Google's YouTube on a copyright case involving content uploaded to online platforms, saying they cannot be held liable unless they fail to take speedy action to remove or block access to the content. The case is part of a wider debate about how much such platforms should do to police the posting of illegal or hateful content, an area EU regulators are targeting with tough new rules that could come into force next year.
The European Union is moving ahead with its €750 billion coronavirus recovery fund. Germany and Italy have been approved to receive emergency aid, their spending plan meeting requirements for digital and green investment. The bloc's largest economy will be getting around €26 billion, while Italy is on track for the largest slice, over €191 billion, in a mix of grants and loans. Ursula von der Leyen has been travelling to the 23 member states that submitted funding requests. So far, Spain, Portugal, Greece and Denmark among those to have received the green light. In Rome, she said the country would begin receiving money to rebuild its economy in weeks.
You have helped each other make it through the crisis. And by doing so, you have inspired a whole continent. You showed the true meaning of the word solidarity. And the rest of Europe is following your way. Next Generation EU is an exceptional response to an exceptional crisis. And it can reshape our continent for decades ahead.